Welcome back, everybody. Justin and Holly here with Mark Healy.
Hello.
Creative director at Media Molecule, and we are here to play Dreams.
Dreams, yes.
Dreams, sweet dreams. I love this game. I saw it a couple weeks ago at our Judges Week event, and you ran me through a demo, and it's just breathtaking what you can do here. Let's dive straight in. Let's take a look at some of the magic we can see here.
I'm just going to quickly choose myself an imp here. An imp is essentially you in the world of dreams, and you get to
customizable, right?
Spider imp.
Spider. You want to be Spider?
Spider imp.
Okay, let's be Spider imp.
I was the cat in our last video, so I want the spider now.
I don't like spiders, but I'll allow it.
Thank you.
You get to customize this a lot as you go along, but this is just a starting point. And I'm actually going to skip past this whole first section, because I've done this demo a lot of times.
Sure.
We'll go straight into a create demo.
Yeah.
And maybe I can show a few things that I haven't shown before or something.
Yeah, for the people watching at home, we're going to, try and do something maybe you haven't seen before, just so that people can really see. Like, it's incredible how in-depth this is.
So, Dreams is essentially a collection of tools. Is a really dry way of describing it. But obviously, you use these tools to make cool things. And what we're going to do is go in and make a quick game. So I'll go in here.
We're gonna make a game. Like you can design a full game. Maybe we won't make a full game here today, but yeah, I mean, this is a full game development engine. You can make full games.
So I'm just going to remix a level here to give us a bit of a running start.
So remix. So if you're someone like me, maybe who is watching this and you're like, this looks great, but I'm not very creative. Remix allows you to.
Yeah, that means take a copy of something that someone else has made and then muck about with it and destroy it or iterate on it, improve it, etc. So a bit like if you were writing a letter in Word or something and you start with a basic template, you know?
Sure, yeah.
So we've just got a few collection of sculpts or props in here, and I can move my imp around. This is the palette up here, which is where all my lovely tools and things
And you're just doing that by moving the DualShock 4.
Oh, yeah, so the way you control the imp, it's just using the gyros.
Yeah.
It's not using the camera. Yeah, it's just a bit like if you imagine there's a laser pointer coming out of the controller and I can point at the screen.
Yeah, cool.
You get used to it pretty quickly, I'd say.
Very intuitive.
And we're all using it in the studio. So yeah, I'm going to close the. So I can just do simple things here, like grab some of these props, or I can copy them like this.
I love the clone tool icon is sheep. You notice in the top right-hand corner?
I didn't notice that, no.
And I think one of the cool things about Dreams is you can just sort of make it up as you go along. You don't need a plan, and I haven't got a plan today.
Good.
So
have a plan.
And obviously, it could go wrong. And I am.
It won't go wrong.
This is based on a demo that I've been doing a lot, but I know some people will probably be getting a bit tired of seeing the same demo.
They have left some comments on some of the PlayStation Access.
I will go off piste a bit and risk the wrath of Sony. So, okay, well, so you can see I'm essentially collaging a scene together here. I'm just being really lazy and cutting and pasting these things.
And each of those things that you're cloning, that piece of land, that is actually an object that somebody created as well.
Yes, exactly. And if I bring up my palette here and go to search, I can go into the Dreamiverse, which is where all of the community's creations exist. So it's really nice to just collage a level together. You can sculpt all of these items from scratch, but it's quite nice just to sort of mix and match. It's a really nice way to start. So what I'm going to do is, well, let's put a character in our scene first. Do you have a preference?
I like Foxy.
Foxy.
Let's go with Foxy.
Yeah.
Foxy it is. Okay, so let's just put him down there somewhere. And we're going to put an obstacle. Well, actually, let's just go into play mode quickly just to show you. So already we can instantly just run around and explore this scene that we were making.
Just like that, you're in there and you're kind of test driving.
The Switch is just like that. It's like, let's just test what I've made.
That's kind of the thesis of Dreams, I think, is everything is so seamless and easy to get to.
So this is where I'm going to start going off piste a little bit. So let's find. Let's go in here. So you see all these things that I keep going through. These are like collections that people can author. So people could put a lot of effort into maybe collecting all of the best trees or something like that. This is just a little collection that we put together for the demo. And somewhere in here, this kind of tree trunk thing. I'm going to try and turn this into a monster of some sort.
That is terrifying.
So I'm just going to...
Oh, no, when it's that big.
I'm going to shrink that down a little bit there like that. Because that looks a bit like a mouth to me already, actually. So
okay.
Let's do that. And then, actually, I'll be super lazy and just use a copy of that and make some arms. Let's do a... maybe... Yes. This is going to be... What's the technical term for one of these? Is it an ent, isn't it, or something?
I think so. I think so.
So, OK, there's my tree monster. And what I'll do is So when you take any of these props that other people have made, you can modify them. So these are all sculpted in the tool, but you can sort of modify them yourself. So I'm going to go in here and just sculpt into this a little bit. Our art director...
Look at all those tools.
Probably having a heart attack. Watch me do this, but I'm just going to choose a...
Oh, we're going to give it glowing red eyes, evil eyes.
And I'm just going to cut a couple of holes in this tree like that.
Look at this, just...
And now...
Even I feel like I could be creative with something like this.
Let's make glowing red eyes. So let's make one eye first. And the way you sculpt is it's just like drawing with virtual clay, essentially. So you can just mess around. And I'm just going to make a simple little... Amazing.
And if you have a little more time, you can get a little more detailed than that.
So, and I can tweak this, and I can do lots of funny things to it, but I'm just...
Oh, look at all these options.
I just want to make it glow a little bit like this.
Oh, I didn't see that last time.
And then we'll use this as an eye in here.
Well, and look, the light, like the angle, the light source is kind of changing the environment around it as you move.
There we go. Cool. So let's just group all of this stuff together so it acts as one kind of entity. So you can see I've selected multiple things there. And up here it tells me that, and then I can group them, and now this acts as one kind of entity. So what we're going to do now is we're going to animate it a little bit.
Yes.
So let's say we're going to approach it from here. So let's maybe make it face us like this.
Yeah, because someone was asking in the comment section, like, I just want to make movies. Do I have to make games? It's like, no. With all the animation tools, you could literally just make an animated short film if that's what you wanted.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the animation that I'm going to show you here is a sort of cut-price motion capture, if you like. Excuse me. But you can actually use keyframes and timelines and do all your curves and things if you're a bit more of a pro.
Far too much for us to be able to actually show off in great detail here, but yeah, all of these tools are here. It's really just it goes
but I'm going to show you,
so deep.
I'm just going to show you the cheap and dirty way to animate things. So I placed this thing here.
Cheap and dirty way.
And I just grab this arm, and I'm just going to sort of perform a movement with this arm. So I'm going to make it kind of go like this.
It's just the gyro on the DualShock.
And then what I can do is actually edit that animation and add a bit more to it. So let's do the other arm. OK, that'll do. So that should just be a looping animation now of some spooky arms.
That's incredible.
And
so
now,
how long would something like that take to do in a traditional development environment, do you think?
The actual animation part, if you're a professional animator, you could probably do that in half an hour or something.
You just did it in about 10 seconds.
You do keyframes.
Yeah.
But what I'm going to do now is get this thing to patrol the path in front of us. I want this thing to sort of go like this. So I'm hoping that the microphone is working on this camera here.
Oh, we're gonna give it a spooky voice?
In fact, what I might do is drag it a little bit closer to me.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I'm going to do some monster sounds at the same time. So when you record,
you got a good monster sound?
When you record an animation,
good at monster sounds.
Let's just move him out of the way. When you record an animation, you can also turn on the microphone and just kind of record your voice at the same time. So let's go for this. Let's put that up there and just kind of get him going. There we go. So let's see if that's
body language is really selling it there. Wow.
I love the smattering of applause from the audience. That definitely deserves a round of applause.
That's fantastic.
Thank you, everybody.
So let's go a little step further. Let's make it actually dangerous. Let's make it take health off the character.
Oh.
Because I don't think we've ever shown anything like that. So that's really easy. If I go into my components here, this is all the various sort of gadgets and components and things that you can use to make logic and rules.
Wow.
So if I go into, I think it's in there, health modifier. Here we go. So all I need to do is attach this to this object, like that. And now anything that bumps into this thing is going to get its health modified. So if I just open this up, currently it's going to take away 100% of your health, which is a bit mean. So let's make that a bit less, maybe about a third or something. So in theory, fingers crossed. There you go. Did you see him go red there when he was...
Oh, is our little buddy getting like bandages on his face and stuff? I didn't catch that. It looked like his character model was getting modified when he was getting hit a little bit there.
Yeah, so that character's already got some logic built into it, whoever made that character, so that it knows that when its health gets sucked down, he puts a... he goes all stressed or whatever. OK, so what should we do now? Let's give ourselves a quick goal up here. Similar to what I've done in the past here. I'll do this very quickly. Let's just make like a little destination plateau over here. Let's be cheap and dirty here.
Oh, how are you doing that?
So, so when I clone things, I hold down L1, which is sort of conceptually our shift button, if you like.
Oh, OK.
OK.
So I can hold down L1 like that, and then I just grab and move the same as I did before. So now I'm cloning.
Yeah, OK.
If I keep my finger held down on this button here, now I can use left and right on the D-pad to kind of extrapolate forwards, or I can go the other way in between like this. So it's great for building steps, and if I scale this down and rotate it, you get all these kind of funky sort of
That's insane.
things. It's just kind of fun. It's just kind of fun messing around with that. But that was what I did there. So OK, so let's do the thing that I've done a lot. Let's have a bit of a moving platform here. So using those exact same tools that I just animated that tree with, we'll create a little bit of gameplay here. So we'll have a moving platform. Let's just place another animation. Oh, not you, wrong one. You, I want. Sorry, I'm being thick here. There we go. Oh, it's because I've got the microphone on, that's why. Sorry, it's like technical. Let's try that again.
There we go.
That's what I was expecting. There we go. So, just get this thing. Oh, that tree is freaking me out. I can hear it now. And then that.
That's devious.
So let's give a quick.
That's the trolling.
Yeah, that's looking good. OK, so a quick. How are we doing for time?
Yeah, we've still got plenty of time.
We got a little time left, yeah.
So let's put a prize up here.
Oh, I like prizes.
Let's put a prize. We want there to be a point to this game, don't we? So if I go into gameplay gear.
Oh, yeah, let's make a prize. The prizes are good, right? We need to have a reason for completing this perilous level that you've created for us.
So I'm going to place this prize bubble up here. And a prize bubble is something that you can put presents into. So when people come and play your level, if they beat your level, they win something. And then the things that you can put in here are the kinds of things that you would normally share. So let's say you've made Holly's dragon or something. You can just choose to share that with the community, and they'll find it by searching. Or you can hide it, and then make it so that it's only possible to find your dragon if you collect this bubble.
So you've got this like super awesome item that like proves that you completed that like super hard level that someone made.
Exactly. So you can have like precious items, you know. I'm just going to put this simple door in there for now just to illustrate it, but that's that, as simple as that. So music. Let's make some music.
Yeah.
That's what's lacking in here at the moment.
This was one of my favorite bits from our demo, was the music.
OK, so...
This is incredible.
Obviously, I could just search for a piece of music that somebody else has made. That's really easy. So you can instantly give your level a bit of atmosphere. So I can just filter this down to the various things here, and let's go into one of these collections, for example. Here we go.
I love the interface for searching for all that stuff.
So that's it. I've just stamped a piece of music in there, and is there music there? I can't hear very well, but yes, there is.
Yeah.
So that's obviously that anyone can do that. That's really easy. But we're going to make a piece of music together, aren't we? That's what we want to do. So
with the music, if someone maybe created their own piece of music, how could they put that in
That's what it looks like. If you've made a piece of music outside of the game.
Yeah. Maybe someone's in a band and they...
So you can import sounds. You've got, you saw me importing via that. This is probably not the best quality microphone. I'm sure it is very good, you know, but it's professional sound. Yeah. People might have a few hairs to pick.
Not quite the recording studio, is it?
So you can record sounds with whatever technology you've got, you know, your £6 billion recording studio or your dictaphone or whatever, and then you can import those via a second screen app.
Oh, okay.
It's just a website called indreams.me, and you just literally drag the WAV or whatever it is onto the thing, and then it just appears on the end of your imp, and you stamp it in the thing. It's really cool. So I just opened that up just to give you people a little glimpse of what the music package looks like. So this is a full-on sequencer, and it's got more features than I could possibly ever describe. But what we want to make a piece of music, don't we? So
yeah.
This is nuts, and it's all in this same area that we're not like backing out to the main menu and going into music mode or anything like that. It's all here.
Yeah, exactly, and that's actually really one of the crucial things about Dreams that makes it really special. I think the fact that they're all in the same place means you get to sort of make them interact with each other in unusual ways. It's really easy to make something synchronized to the music, for example. And it sort of just encourages a lot of kind of cross creativity, if that's a word. I don't know. So we're going to go into sound mode there, and then we will just get an instrument.
Because I mean, there are plenty of instruments already built in, so you don't, there's no pressure to be having to making your own sounds and importing them. They've given you everything you're going to need.
Yeah, there's hundreds of sounds in there that we've been sampling instruments, and you can actually manipulate the sounds so much to make them sound like anything else anyway. So really, you don't ever need to import a sound, but maybe if you want to put in some like vocals, if you're going to sing on a song or something, maybe we could add some vocals to this song actually. That'd be quite scary. So I've just placed myself an empty little timeline there, and I'm going to, just like I was doing with the level, you can kind of collage a piece of music together. So I'm just going to start with a bit of a bass track here. So something like... No, we don't want that. We want this. That's quite cool.
Nice.
Oh, I'm liking that one. Let's go for that.
Yeah, let's do
so
that.
I just stamped that on there. Let's give ourselves bit more room, and let's make that loop like this. So we've got the start of a track there.
The roaring monster gets me every time.
That's what's really doing it for me.
So, but let's make our own little music clip. But obviously, I can use other people's music clips, but it's much more fun to make your own. So, was that a request there?
I can't.
Oh, I think there was a request there, but
I think we're being heckled.
Oh, okay. I think what he wants is me to put a bass line on there. That's what it is. I just can't resist this slap bass. It just gets me every time. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to open up this instrument. And here you can see this is what an instrument looks like in Dreams. So okay. I'm just using the face buttons now. They're mapped to a scale. So, and I can do different octaves. And then these are like kind of effects. Oh, yeah.
So you've turned the DualShock 4 into a musical instrument is what you've done here.
Say it again, sorry?
You've turned the DualShock 4 into a musical instrument now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, last night, actually, at the Sony party, the sound guys and some of our animators did a complete live performance. They were literally on stage performing with these as instruments. I thought it was brilliant. I was so happy about that. But yeah, I'm going to do something far less impressive right now. But I'm just going to literally hit record and just mash some buttons, and hopefully we'll end up with a cool bass line. So let's give ourselves a count in. Put the count in on, and here we go.
I'm feeling it.
I recorded something there. And then,
this is
it's quite cool watching this playback, actually, if I do this.
Look at that.
So these are all the little notes that I just recorded. And you can view it in a more traditional view like this if you want to. Maybe that note there was what spoiled it all. Everything else is perfect. So there we've got a bit of a bass line, and that little clip that I've just made there, I can select that and then just where is it? Share that with the world.
It's scary how in depth you can get with all this, and how many options it gives you to tweak all this stuff.
Yeah.
Let's add a bit of synth now.
Love the synth. Always love a bit of synth.
Evil tremolo, the warmth.
We had Blade Walker before, so maybe something else.
You guide me. What would you like?
Swarm of bees.
You want swarm of bees? Okay.
The bees.
That sounds pleasant.
The bees.
Well, maybe you can. Do you feel brave enough to have a go?
No.
No. All you have to do is just press buttons.
Yeah. Okay. Then let's.
Okay. If I'll get you into the I'll get it set up for you, like this. And basically, well, maybe just practice moving the imp first. So imagine there's like a pointer. So you want to go up and down like this, or left and right like that. And you don't just stay in the middle, it's fine. And then these buttons, the face buttons here, will make notes.
You got this, Holly.
I think you're ready to go. I'm just going to hit record. And all you got to do is just press random buttons and just feel the flow.
Vibes.
Okay, and then just hit stop recording there. There you go.
I'm a musical
You're a
genius.
musician.
You did it.
Thank you.
I think we found your real calling.
That's my trophy for the show.
And I think let's just finish that off with another little bit of audio, actually, seeing as the microphone is working. So back into sound mode, and where is it? In Tools, I think. Here, get a sound recorder, and we can just record a sample, which we have. E3 California 2018, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
My mind.
Okay, you want to do it together?
Yeah.
So E3.
What E3 2018?
E3 2018.
Cool.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1. E3 2018.
I flubbed it a little bit. You'll hear it in the playback.
So that's just how easy it is to record your voice in the game, and I can now just put that onto our timeline over here. Let's maybe make it kick in after a bar, and let's just tweak the sound a little bit first, though.
Look at all those different options for that's how in depth you can get. Because a couple of people were like, keep showing us how easy it is, but how crazy in depth.
Look, even like the
maybe if I skip through these, maybe someone can pause it and work out what all the controls are.
Oh, the Dreams community are completely right now giving this.
There's a whole world of madness in there to explore. I'm just going to make it. Oh, that is quite loud already. We don't need it loud. Let's make it a bit higher pitched. And maybe a little bit of delay.
E3 2018.
I love it.
There we go. So let's listen to our track now.
E3 2018.
Yeah. It's happening. Okay, let's test it. Let's play the game. Oh, that bass sounds good.
You played yourself.
Caught out by my own skullduggery. Okay, need to wait.
Wait for it. There you go.
Damn it.
What you guys can't see is the Media Molecule development team is sat in the front row, loving the fact that he has not made the jump twice.
You've made it. You got the prize.
So, yeah, how are we doing for time now?
No, I think we're.
I think we're just about wrapping up.
Okay.
Is there anything else that you wanted to show us?
I mean, it'd been great
about
to.
A minute.
No, I think tomorrow maybe you've got a chance to, because it'd be great to show you some of the sort of creations that other people have been making with this. So
yeah, that's right. Tomorrow, come back, we'll be showing off some of the Dreams surfing stuff that you can do, because yeah, Dreams is a fully featured game creation engine, but that doesn't mean that you have to come in here and create. You can come in here and you can play stuff that other people created as well.
Oh, that's really crucial. I mean, you don't have to be a YouTuber to enjoy YouTube, do you? Most people like to just go there and consume and be entertained, and that's first and foremost with Dreams. You can come into Dreams, go to Dream Surfing, and then just hit auto surf and be fed this continuous stream of the PlayStation community's imagination, which I'm sure is all over.
Some of the art style as well, because a couple of people have been like, oh, it always has to look like this. It's like, no, it doesn't.
Oh, it's very versatile.
Wait till you see Dream Surfing. The text adventure.
Yeah,
we played multiplayer together. You made some singing celery.
Yes.
It's insane how much you can do here. So that's Dreams. It's coming to PlayStation 4. We don't have a release date yet, but there is a beta coming later this year, correct?
Yep, this year, and as soon as possible. As soon as possible.
Well, stay tuned to PlayStation's channels. Stay tuned to Media Molecule's channels. I'm sure we'll have more info when that comes along. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Holly.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you very much.
And that's going to do it for Dreams. Stay tuned. We have a lot more coming up on PlayStation Live from E3.
PlayStation